Welcome to the Nevada Arts Council's first web tutorial, an introduction to our Culture Grants online system. This tutorial on Culture Grants Online, or CGO, is divided into 3 sections. This first section introduces you to our grants guidelines, our resource section, and how to create a CGO profile. The second section focuses on writing, saving, and editing narrative and text sections of your application. And the third section is all about the budget. For more picture clarity, it is recommended that you change your viewing window setting from 360p to 720p. The setting is located in the bottom horizontal bar of your YouTube window. You can also expand the window by clicking on this full screen icon, also in the bottom horizontal bar. Clicking on the escape button on your keyboard will bring you back to a smaller sized window. To begin working in CGO, open a new window or tab in your browser. Type in nevada.cgweb.org. This is the direct link to Nevada Arts Council's CGO site. Depending on your browser type, we suggest making this page one of your favorites or bookmarking it for easy reference in the future. Once this introductory page to CGO has loaded, locate the CGO menu on the left-hand side of your screen. You can scroll down and adjust the font size of the text in the central part of the window. The NAC Grant Guidelines button will link you to guidelines for each of the Arts Council's different grant categories. Guidelines include the narrative and budget questions and supplemental materials required for each grant category. Also in the left-hand menu, the Grant Resources button will take you to resource links such as grant writing tips, a guide to preparing an artist's resume, and the grant criteria and scoring rubrics used by the Nevada Arts Council. The General Policies and Legal Requirements button will take you to information that you are required to read prior to submitting a grant application. You may find it helpful to print out the grant guidelines and general policies and legal requirements for easy reference. If you choose not to, you can always access these documents on the Nevada Arts Council website at nac.nevadaculture.org. To begin working on a new profile, click on the Login button, also in the menu on the left-hand side of the page. Under New to the Site, in the middle of the page, click on Click Here to create a new profile. The next page displays CGO's user terms and conditions. To continue creating your profile, you must click on the Yes, I Agree button. On the profile page, you must select whether the profile you are creating is for an individual or an organization. If you're applying as a school, public institution, or non-arts, nonprofit organization, please check Organization. Remember, for-profit organizations are not eligible for NAC grants. Complete your profile by adding applicable information to the fields. Type in your name, phone number, and email address, and so forth. Note that the red stars indicate required fields. The email you type in will be linked to the profile you create and will be helpful if you forget your password. Make sure you record it for all those who might work on your grant application. It will be handy if the password gets forgotten. The email address will also be used by the Nevada Arts Council for all communication regarding your grant applications. It will not be made public. The same holds true for your address. Near the end of the form, you'll be asked for your congressional, state house, and state district numbers. The NAC provides funding information to state and national elected officials since the majority of our budget is public funding. As an NAC grantee, you'll be required to send letters to your representatives that provide them with information about how you used your grant. Knowing this information is very important. For assistance in locating these district numbers, click on the Vote Smart link for assistance. On the Vote Smart page, enter your zip code, including the 4-digit extension. In the middle of the page, scroll down, you'll find your district number for your congressional representative and also for the state legislative representatives. Go back to Culture Grants Online and enter the information. We suggest writing your mission statement and organization history statement in another program such as Microsoft Word and then copying and pasting it into your profile here on CGO. If you are creating a profile for an organization, you will be asked to provide a DUNS number. Why? Dun & Bradstreet created a data collecting system that a number of national organizations use to assess the impact of the arts on the economy, which the NAC uses in its advocacy work, and any organization or business applying to the federal government for a grant, including NEA grants, must have a DUNS number. If your organization doesn't yet have one, click on the Arts USA link to get one. Once on the Arts USA site, locate the link to Dun & Bradstreet. Note that you can obtain a DUNS number instantly and at no cost on the Dun & Bradstreet website. Click on Get a DUNS number and follow the instructions. When you've obtained one, go back to your Culture Grants Online profile, enter the number, when you've completed all of the fields on this page, click on the Submit button located on the right-hand side of the page. You may encounter a message alerting you that your info is not complete or that your email or password entries need adjustment. If so, address these issues and then click on the Submit button again. After successfully completing your profile, you will get a notice at the top of the page letting you know that your profile was successfully added. You can go back and edit or revise the profile information you entered at any time. To make profile changes, come back to nevada.cgweb.org, and after you log in, you can select the Edit Profile button on the left-hand side of the page to reach your profile once again. After making any changes, click on Update to save them. This concludes Section 1 of the Nevada Arts Council's web tutorial on our Culture Grants online system. Go on to the second section of this tutorial to work on writing, saving, and editing narrative portions of grant applications.